All right, we're back again at the Florida East Coast switcher upgrade process, and we're actually going to start mounting the LEDs inside of the switcher body. Hey, I'm Jamie, and today we're going to, like I said, mount the lights inside of the Florida East Coast switcher. We already tested the lights. I already tested the lights. They work. We're ready to move forward with it. I got my gloves on because I'm going to use some UV resin to not only mount the LED inside of the cab up front, but also fix the piece of clear plastic that's the window to make it, well, you'll see in a minute. I'm really digging this UV resin glue. You get the glue, you have like a little light, UV light, you shine the light on it, and it almost instantly hardens. This has been a great improvement as far as I'm concerned. So let's get started. And long time ago, we deconstructed the SW1200 to Florida East Coast, and part of the cab unit is we have this piece here. This is the piece that holds the light in at the top of the cab. We're going to go ahead and mount our LED into it. And what we want is the LED, the piece that, let me show you here, the piece that doesn't have anything in front of it. This is where the LED is going to be pointing out that way, and all the other stuff we can, route in there, route the wires and whatnot. So I'm just going ahead and kind of mount it in. And it's more difficult with gloves on than what I thought it was going to be. And all I'm going to do is kind of bend it to get it at the angle I need it. And I want this to go flat. You know what? I'm just going to take the gloves off for right now. That didn't work so well. Okay, I have to admit, I don't usually wear gloves when I work with this stuff anyway. So, let's get it in there. I'll do the slight bend here, and there we go. And all I'm trying to do is, there's a spacer in the middle, as you see here, is really trying to get it spaced out. We may have to do some work to get it. There we go. How is that looking? Yeah, and what I'm going to do, the actually thing here in the middle, which is great for the incandescent light, is not working so well for the LED because it has a little bit stiffer leads on it. I'm just going to take my snips here and cut plastic snips and cut it out. Little hit with the file. There we go. Much better. Now I think we'll get it to fit. Yep, there it is. As you see, this is what we're going to do, how we're going to mount it. And actually I need to back it up just a little bit more so it's flush. All right. And again, you should technically wear gloves when you do this. And I've decided one last piece here. I'm going to trim out this one side piece. There we go. Now that's much better. Sometimes you just have to work with it a little bit, play around with it to get it to do what you want it to do. All right, there it is. And I'm just going to hold it in place, put a drop of the UV glue in. I'm going to take the UV light and I think this stuff cures in like 30 seconds or so. And again, yes, I'm supposed to use plastic or gloves for it, but you know, maybe next time. Don't do this at home, kids. All right, there is the glue. It's dried in. And I'm going to go ahead and route my wires to the side. And when it gets mounted, it will actually be mounted in like that. So I'm just going to put a drop back here to make sure it's in well. All right, that should be good. Yep, glue is hard. Now we can go ahead and put it into the switcher. So we're going to take our piece, and this becomes a little tricky, but we won't, especially with the wires. Let's see here. Get some tweezers. Well, all right, there it is. It's in place. So I'm trying to get it angled in, and really all of this the cab itself, the sides of it is kind of press in to keep this in place. You just want to make sure your LED is facing outwards to the back of the cab, because that's what will light up the headlight on it. So there we go. One of the things is you don't want to force it too much. All right. And there it is. It's actually, let's show here, we have our piece up here that contains the LED. It's facing outwards. It's going to light this. And I'm just going to give it a quick test. Yep. And maybe you can see it. If I can keep it on. Yeah, yep. There we go. So there we can see it. Actually looks good. Again, using a golden, or what they call a warm white LED. All right, so that's in there. We have our wires here to the side. Let's go ahead and put in our side piece. This is interesting. This is actually the back glass that goes in. And if you look at it, there's actually a groove here. That's for the wires to come down. It keeps them well hidden. So I'm just trying to route them there. All right. There we go. Just trying to make sure everything lines up correctly. And sometimes you do have to fiddle with it a little bit to get it exactly right. Okay, that looks good. All right, and then this piece. So this originally came out broken, and we're going to see what we can do to repair it. It should be fairly easy to repair. So what I'm going to do, the glass that sticks out actually should go to the outside. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the UV glue again. This time I will wear gloves because I probably will get it on me. I'm going to turn my light on and keep it over here, and I'm just going to take a little bit of the cement glue and put it on my edge here. There we go. Go ahead and turn my light like that, because I'm going to have both hands on this. Make sure the glass is in the correct position. All right, here we go. That looks pretty good. All right, let's make sure it's cured all the way. Let it sit for a second. All right, that should be good. And now I'm going to put that into the cab. Well, let's try something. Let's flip it around. And this thing is actually warped pretty good. There we go. Much better. Don't. There we go, finally. It does take some finagling to get these things in. I see a lot of people were tempted to glue it. Originally this was glued in. I'm trying to avoid that. All right. Once that's in, we can put our final piece in. And this basically kind of holds everything together. So we have our forward-facing cab. This piece will actually go in like that. I took the people off of it, out of it. I just general preference. I don't like it. What we got there? And then it goes in crooked. Of course it does. Almost there. And again, you really just want to take your time with it. Don't force it. Because when you start forcing it in there, then you start breaking stuff. And that's what you don't want. Just checking the alignment. Give it one last push down. And let me just check everything out. That looks good. It is a little bit high on that side. There we go. And there it is. So, as you see, it's a little bit of a complicated process, but we made it through, and we actually have our LED light inside the cab. We tested it, it works. So, this completes this part, which is getting the LED light into the cab unit, and next part is we'll do the LED inside the locomotive unit. Again, it's a very similar process. And again, I can't stress enough to really just take your time with it. It is very frustrating. Sometimes it doesn't want to cooperate, but just take a deep breath, walk away sometimes, and come back to it. And then all of a sudden, it's amazing how pieces just kind of pop into place. And you know what? While we're here, we can go ahead and do this with it. We can go ahead and mount this piece back onto the frame, the main body itself. And we're going to take our wires and really just route it through. Come with the main body. Should just really snap into place. There we go. Just like that. Oh, and that's always fun when you have it done and you drop it. All right. So we'll have our cab mounted back to our main body. Things are looking good. I'm going to go ahead and put in the grab irons. And I'm just having a little bit difficult seeing these things. Well, that's odd. Did we break that one? And I'm just trying to get the plastic piece out of the way. We may have to re-drill it. So I think I'm going to leave that for the next episode. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I can push it through. Yep, I'm just going to re-drill that out. So we've got a little problem there, but we'll take care of that in another episode. Also, I 3D printed new grab irons to the side, and also I have a new rail I'm going to put on the side of this one also before we actually put everything back together. So this completes this today's work, and with a little bit more. And we're getting further along, and my DCC decoder here should be here in the next few days, and we'll get that riled up, and this project will be pretty much done with. But there you have it. And again, I appreciate everybody watching, and would like to hear from some of you out there to see about what challenges are you facing with your model trains, model railroad. What would you like to see more videos of? I try to keep the videos interesting, but it's kind of difficult. I'm more of a hands-on type person, and I talk as I go about doing stuff. But we're making progress, especially here, and I appreciate everybody that watches, and I hope you guys have a great day and a great weekend coming up.